This year, we're honored to be able to bring on a third family, and so this year we'll be honoring Tyler Harlicker. But this year it will be a little bit different for Tyler. He unfortunately passed away. We hope to leave a legacy in his name, and so we have started what's called the Tyler Harlicker Scholarship. The second family that we will be honoring is Naisha Olson.
My name is Naisha Olson, and I'm one of the lucky recipients of the From the Heart benefit here in Owatonna this year. And I am a teacher at the Owatonna ALC. I've been teaching there for almost a dozen years, so I'm connected to the district for quite some time, and I grew up in southeastern Minnesota as well. I was diagnosed with breast cancer on October 25th of last year.
The youngest member of our group that we just took on a couple weeks ago is Gabriela Velasquez.
I'm Nicole Heisey, and this is Gabriela, my daughter.
And she is a little girl who had a tumor on her kidney and is now fighting some lung cancer. And so we hope financially to be able to support all three of these families so that they can use their time and energy to spend time together rather than worrying about the burden of the finances. The night before, we have a series of events that will take place for our community. We start the evening with a Kids Fun Night sponsored by Trinity Nursery School.
This is our second year of organizing this From the Heart for Kids event.
Our motto kind of is that you're never too young to make a difference in the lives of people who need help.
What was a small idea to run a water station turned into this huge event with lots of activities for the kids.
What we have is several stations for the children to participate in just to get their bodies moving.
Kids are asked to get sponsorships from family members, friends, neighbors, whoever they can ask, and come participate in track and field activities. There's everything from three-legged races to the human wheelbarrow race, the balloon smash, basketball.
And kids just have to perform at least 10 of the things out of the 14.
And at the end, they get some water to refresh and an ice cream snack.
The whole weekend is emotional. I think it's an amazing thing that we're able to do. These families are on a really difficult journey with cancer, and they're all different types of cancers. They're all different ages and stages. Tyler unfortunately lost his battle with leukemia. And so this is really a great thing for us because we can still support him by offering a scholarship fund in his name because he was an amazing kid.
This event in particular is good because the children can all get involved, so it shows them that just because they might be a 5-year-old, they can still make a difference in somebody's life.
You're never too young to start to learn about giving to others, and so our kids have a wonderful time that night. After that, they are more than welcome to head over to our spaghetti supper, which will be held at Owatonna Junior High School. And a series of things happen at our spaghetti supper. All of our runners pick up their bags with their shirts and their bib numbers for the race the next day. We have course signs for sale, the In Honor of and In Memory of signs, which our runners told us last year was one of the highlights of the race, to be able to honor and recognize all of those individuals who have fought this disease as they're out running the course. We also have a very, very large silent auction. Many community members have stepped up as well as outside our community and brought fabulous baskets of wonderful items for our community to come and bid on through the silent auction. We also have several different t-shirts that we'll have for sale that night that people can wear both during and after the race. Something new we will be having is a bone marrow registry, and this will be in honor of the Steve Nelson family.
It seems to be a very simple process for people. All they need to do is fill out a health form, and then we dab the insides of their cheeks and get a sample, and they are involved in a registry. And we feel quite well equipped to be able to answer people's questions regarding this since Steve had a transplant, so we know what it involves for the donor. And it's been an honor to be able to work with that this year.
Steve needed a bone marrow transplant in order to conquer his cancer and was fortunate enough to be able to get that bone marrow transplant from one of his relatives. It did remind us all of the importance of a bone marrow registry. From the Heart will be picking up a portion of the expense for that registry that evening, so we hope to get as many people into the registry that night as possible.
For the Owatonna High School girls softball team, go Runners!
On Saturday, May 7th, we're excited to have our third annual From the Heart race. And our half marathoners will take off at 8 o'clock in the morning from Lake Colmeyer and run the beautiful trails of Owatonna, and be followed by our 5K walkers and runners, and they will take off at 8:30 from down at the lake.
I ran the half marathon in memory of my mom. She passed away of brain cancer in 2008.
From the Heart has been wonderful, and to date we've been able to give away $60,000 just in our first 2 years, and we hope to be able to give away another $30,000+ this year. The race, though, is not possible with the willingness of many, many dozen volunteers to help us out both Friday night and Saturday down at the course.
The kids and I have volunteered at each of the last 2 times.
So many people here donating their time and energy to helping me and Gabriella and the Harlicker family to get through what is just such an emotionally and physically draining experience.
1, 2, 3, fight cancer!
We're here to support Nicole Heisey and her daughter Gabriella in her fight against cancer, and what this means a lot to us is we work with her at Applebee's in Owatonna.
Volunteers on Saturday morning will be absolutely everywhere. You'll see them in bright yellow shirts with volunteer across the back. They will be helping us time the race and hand out medals and working the food station and the water station when all of our runners and walkers complete the race. We have medical personnel who have volunteered their time, and a wonderful bike club that leads our runners and trails our runners on each of the courses. And without people like this willing to give of their time and volunteer for this noble cause, we would be unable to have this race at all.
It just means the world to us to see and have the support of our community. People just come from everywhere to support this cause and carry on his name, and it just is such a positive, rewarding event.
And we got more people with our work together this year to do the run walk. Some of them walked, some of them ran, some of them did the half marathon, but we feel it's a great cause. 3 great people in the community need some help, so we decided to do the run to help them out today.
Today I decided to walk the race with my kids. I started last year walking with my kids because they want to be here, because it's a big part of my life and I'm involved with the planning, so they wanted to come and walk it, and a couple of my kids ran it, and my 5-year-old even went the whole way today, and they were just excited to be here and be here for their Aunt Lisa. And they all made signs and put signs on the path in her honor and her memory.
We'll have an award ceremony following with special awards this year, special medals that have been made in honor of all of our survivors. And so we'll be calling all the survivors that participated in our race up to our award stand, and we'll actually medal them a special medal for their courageous battle.